cruising the back roads and being out away from the busyness and noise and overstimulating world of human civilization was something I craved so much while I was stuck in my parents' driveway, healing from a concussion. I just absolutely love everything about nature so much, and feeling like that life was really far away has since made me so much more grateful than I already was for all the amazing wonders of the world, all the tiny little happenings that go on in the animal kingdom, and every amazing flower that blooms is just the most beautiful flower I've ever seen. And with it being such a huge rain year, it's so incredible to see the rivers really full and listen to them just absolutely rage. So as I got back to driving slowly, I had a lot of chores to take care of in town, but even the landscaping there was just absolutely incredible to me, and I used chore days as opportunities to make little side quests to enjoy some nature time, even if it wasn't way out the back roads like I enjoy most of all. The pump off the battery. We'll just see how that goes. Seems to be working. So you can hear the pump going in the background, and now I can do everything else I need to get ready, because my goal with this is to just decrease the amount of time it takes to get ready and to pack up. So I'll go paddling more often. I got the pump from the same company I got the board from, and it has a auto shut off. So when it hits the set PSI, it will just shut off. So that's handy. All right, we are loaded up with the most precious cargo. I got a drink, and we're gonna head out there now. Go for a nice little paddle. Franklin, do you want to go for a swim? Yeah, go for a swim. Go ahead. Jump in. Jump. 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 You got this, bud. Jump. Jump. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Yeah, bud. Go get it. Go get a stick. Yeah, do it. Launch it. Launch it, bud. Nice. Yeah. I'm so proud of him. He just went to shore though. He'll learn that it's fun. He can jump on and off and go swimming whenever and then get back on. Alright, well, Frank had his little swim, and then I made him swim to the board, and then I held him on with the handle on his life jacket. So that's good. It's a good first try. I heard some pikas over in these rocks, but they seem to be hiding. Okay, Frank, I'm gonna go to this log and hold it so you can swim. We're gonna practice this whole getting on and off the board thing, bud. Yeah, go swim, bud. What? Now you're on a log. Now you're on a log. Now you're a dog on a log, Frank, and I'm floating away. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on, you can do it. A little swim. A little swim. Nice. Okay, come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Evo. There you go, bud. Yeah. Well, it'll get easier. Oh, I'm definitely very, very wet. He brings a lot of water onto the board. That's okay. Alright, so I'm out for a quick walk without Frank. He can't go very far and he's very slow. So it's like, I'll never, ever, ever get in better shape if I don't leave him behind to go for a walk. So as much as I wish I could just be with him all the time, this is absolutely needed for my sanity. Very nice. This is creek here. Bud, I missed you. Thanks for being chill. Yeah. You want to go back and see Mom and Dad and Alice? Good morning, Frank. Hey, Bud. You're a soft boy. It's a nice day out there. Kind of bright. Happy for the shade. It's very nice. Look at this. Before. Look at old man paws. And after. Oh, so nice, Frank. Look at these pretty toe beans. And we gotta trim your nails. Boop, boop. And do the other paw. There you go. Enjoy. You're gonna choose there. Very nice. Nice close. I get to enjoy it. Thank you, Frank. Alice. Over in the sunshine. Yeah, good girl. There you go. Come on, bud. You have to get up. Frankie, come. Come on. You have to get up. You have to have pee-pees before we go to town. Oh. Here you go, bud. I've started lifting him out of the van most of the time just because it's really hard on his elbows and paws, which he has arthritis in. I do have like a padded area there because he does get in and out sometimes on his own during the day, but especially in the morning, he's tired and his body's not all in braking mode, so I just help him with that. I put you outside to have a pee-pees before we go to town, Frank. You just lay down. Frank, bladder health is important. Don't just ignore me. I can see you, Frank. There's so much attitude. But I do admire your independence, Frank. You're gonna go sit down, bud. At least I don't have to ask you to get in when I'm ready to go somewhere. That's nice. The whole going pee in the morning thing is difficult though, isn't it? It's alright. So I just dropped my van off across the street there at Integra Tire. I really like them there. They're always super nice. So I always go there if I have any tire stuff, and definitely for buying new tires. And then I just come here while they do tire work and get a smoothie. But today I'm very hungry, so I'm getting a sandwich and a smoothie. And then I'll be fueled up for testing the tires. Oh, look at, they brought you water. Do you want a carrot? Yeah. It's a little carrot. All right, bud. You can have the nice seat while we wait for our tires. Yeah. And air conditioning. Like a king, Frank. Like a king. Very nice. Well, that was kind of a long time in town. I spent over 3 hours in town, but I got so much accomplished. I'm so stoked on my new tires. So we're actually headed out to a dirt road. I want to just go for a drive and check it out and just test the tires on the dirt road, and yeah, just have a little bit of adventure, I guess, because I've been spending a lot of time in my parents' yard, and it's fun to just explore. Just stopped here at this spot. I usually take Frank swimming. So normally, like, all of this is beach here, and then there's like a nice calm pool there. This is not dog safe. It feels so good to be out of town and on a dirt road. It's been weeks. It's been weeks. Whoa, check that out! My old tires, I would have gotten stuck right there. Nice. I'm gonna get out the other door though. I actually just pulled forward so Frank can get out without being in a mud puddle. But we're just gonna spend some time hanging out here. Last time I was here, I could see back that way. There was these mountains, so I went back to my parents' house and I looked at the satellite imagery, and it looked so cool in there, and it seemed like a reasonable distance and like terrain for me to do in a day when I'm in a bit better shape. Frank is cool as a cucumber around the drone. He is such a good boy. That was amazing. And we're gonna go play in the snow now. Well, he's going to. Yeah, buddy. So we just stopped here at this campsite by the river, and we're just gonna hang out for a while because the air smells so nice up here. It's so fresh mountain spring air. There's so much water in the earth and everywhere, and all the plants are just springing to life. So it's really nice. Unfortunately, I don't have my stove, like my little one, my pot, my coffee stuff, or I would just stay here tonight. But yeah, we'll just hang out for a while. I'm making one more stop before going back to my parents to feed Frank and have dinner. But I'm gonna leave Frank in the car because it's just a quick walk, but I think there's like gonna be a downhill and he doesn't like that. It's hard on him. And I don't think he actually gives a crap about Waterfall. So I'm just gonna go check it out because I've driven by a few times and I haven't stopped. And last time I came by, I couldn't stop because my starter wire had broken. My dad had to come out and get my van going, so I wasn't allowed to stop on my way back. So I'm gonna see it this time. I'm gonna bring the drone because, of course, it's new, it's novel. I'm having so much fun capturing things in new ways. Alice, you get your own. And we got a wet dog on the wet dog blankie. Perfect, Frank. Very nice. Well, good morning. I've set up the moonshade. I'm just hanging out in my doorway. Frank's gotten up to lay in the sun because he loves to lay in the morning sun, but once the sun comes around, it shines right in the van, so I'd rather just put the shade up, and then that way when I get busy doing stuff, I don't have to worry about the sun coming in my van and it getting super extra hot, because now that I've painted it green, it gets quite a bit warmer in here than when it was white. Which I expected. I just didn't expect it would be that much warmer. So I love having the moonshade now, and so it can avoid like shining right in the van. Then I have a retreat. So yeah, I won't be driving for a couple days. It was really, really awesome to get out on the back roads and just spend some more time in nature and poking about and practicing with the drone. But I do want to be able to get out and do that with my van build complete. So that means staying put and working on that. So I picked up some stuff in town yesterday for the next stage of the build, drawer slides and that kind of stuff. So it's going to be tricky and probably frustrating learning how to build drawers, but it was something I wanted to do on this project to just kind of grow my skills. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Look who's come to visit. Hi, Alice. Hi. Hi. Alice, you got the butt scoots. look, you're waiting for me. Look at this. I just love all the ferns in here this time of year. There's so many, and they're so deep and lush. There's many types of ferns, as you're probably aware. And these ones, they completely die off in the winter, unlike some of the ones on the coast. So it's just open and kind of dead feeling in the winter, but when it gets springy out, there's tons of ferns, and they're so tall, some of them. I'm on my knees, but oh, it's fun. Getting down here, look at this. It's so good. Like this one, I think that's taller than me. It has been so incredibly nice to spend all this time out in nature and to get out on the back roads and to see Frank happy and moving about and just enjoy the beauty of the season. But I do want to get done with this renovation project someday, and there's this little project that I just feel like I really need to do before I can move on with phase 2 of the renovation, so I think it's time to get on with that now. All right, so I have let the wind stop me from doing this project for far too long, and for some reason I have this mental block that I can't move on to building my desk until I get these jars up. So it's very, very slightly windy today with some windier times, so I'm going to be doing this between the wind. But I was asked by somebody how I liked my hanging mason jars. Well, I freaking love them, so I'm going extra on it this time. Way more jars. You will see where they're going to go, but I got these colors for it. Violet, got this awesome green, and this yellow. And I'm gonna actually tape off the inside of the threads so they don't get gummed up and chip off and have paint chips in the van. And I love this paint. This is the best spray paint I've found, is Montana Cans spray paint. It's what all the mural artists use. So I just get this at the local kind of arts and stationery store. It's really good stuff. And it's what I use to paint the inside of my doors and the back doors as well. So I do have some other colors for when I do the new back doors. And then the blue I already had from before. I'm going to share just a couple quick tips to get your mason jars just right when you hang them. First of all, pre-drill the holes through the metal lid so you're not trying to screw through them. It's challenging and frustrating. Second of all, you need 2 holes. If you put one in the middle, the whole thing will just spin, which is not something I want. Third, before you crank down the screws, put the jar on the lid and line it up how you want it. So I don't like the textured part of the jar facing forward. I like it facing backward. So I'm gonna, with the jar tight in the lid, align it at the back, hold the lid, undo the jar, grab the driver, and crank that down. Okay, so now that is solid. The lid's not going to spin. And when I put the jar on, it faces the way I want it. So I have 2 jars for roasted coffee, 2 jars for unroasted coffee because I like the look. Brazil nuts, I take 1 or 2 daily. Pumpkin seeds, golden berries, ginger, fireweed, which I've picked, Labrador tea I've also picked, and wild rose, which I picked. Frank, this is my favorite position you sit in. When you have your little paws like this. Oh my. You're precious, Frank. You're precious. I think this has been one of my favorite episodes to date to both make, review, and watch. So 3 boths. Anyways. It is so much more awesome than I ever thought it would be having a drone. I am really enjoying learning to fly it and learning how to incorporate it into videos. I am loving the process of learning Final Cut Pro. This was my second video using Final Cut Pro, and it has so much potential to grow as a creator. So I'm just so stoked on that. I've been spending a lot of time in this episode, and there's actually one scene where the drone footage, I created the soundscape because I didn't have anything to use, so I used a bunch of clips from previous videos to get all the different like aspects of the sound I wanted, and I built a little soundscape to go with that clip. So if you have an idea which one that might be, I'd love to hear your idea in the comments below. But yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you to patrons for your support. It means the world to me, and I just love that I've been able to grow as a creator because of it. So yes, thank you so much. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. I really appreciate watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye. If you're looking for something else to watch today, might I recommend this video or this video that I've specially selected for you. But I'm just a dog, so it's pretty hard to describe them. Okay, bye.